Nostradamus Prediction 5. Zodiac signs to hit the jackpot in October 2024. Buddhist Teachings. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Buddha. Have you ever wondered what the future holds for you? According to Nostradamus, October 2024 might be a month that changes everything for 5 fortunate zodiac signs. Imagine this: a sudden financial windfall, a life-changing jackpot, and an unexpected turn of events that could alter your destiny forever. Could you be one of the lucky few? Stay with me, because what I'm about to share may just surprise you. Nostradamus's predictions have captivated humanity for centuries, with his visions shaping the course of global history and personal fates alike. And now, as October 2024 approaches, these mystical forecasts could bring wealth and abundance into the lives of a select group. This might be your moment to step into incredible fortune and prosperity. 5 zodiac signs are set to experience something extraordinary, a rare financial breakthrough that could transform their lives. This isn't just about luck, but about seizing a profound opportunity to invite prosperity into your life. If you're curious to know if your sign is among the chosen, make sure you stay tuned until the end. Welcome to the Journey of Wisdom, where we explore timeless teachings and hidden truths that can change your life for the better. Let's dive into Nostradamus's remarkable prediction and discover whether October 2024 could be your jackpot moment. Number 1. Astrology and wealth. Nostradamus, the famed seer of the 16th century, believed that the universe was not a silent, empty space, but a living entity that communicates with us through the movement of celestial bodies. He saw the alignment of the stars and planets as profound indicators of our destinies, both collective and personal. His predictions, drawn from this cosmic dance, were not whimsical but rooted in his deep observation of planetary movements. To him, the stars whispered messages about fortune, success, and most intriguingly, wealth. In this way, Nostradamus taught us that the universe doesn't just spin idly. It actively shapes our lives and opens doors to financial opportunities if we learn to listen and align ourselves with these cosmic forces. Just as the Buddha said, "What we think, we become." Our minds must remain attuned to the greater rhythm of the universe to fully embrace the abundance that awaits us. Astrology, like Buddhism, operates on the belief that there is an inherent interconnectedness between the cosmos and human existence. The universe, with its precise and powerful planetary alignments, plays a critical role in shaping the flow of wealth and prosperity in our lives. Jupiter, known as the planet of growth and prosperity, is a prime example. When positioned favorably, Jupiter opens up extraordinary moments of financial success, often in surprising and unexpected ways. It's not merely about material wealth, but about the expansion of one's opportunities, mindset, and potential. Yet, it's important to remember that prosperity, much like spiritual growth, requires effort and discipline. This is where Saturn, the planet of structure and persistence, comes into play. Saturn teaches us that true and lasting wealth doesn't come overnight. It's earned through hard work, careful planning, and resilience. "A jug fills drop by drop," the Buddha once said, reminding us that persistence is key in building both spiritual and material abundance. Moreover, Venus, the planet associated with beauty, love, and luxury, also influences our financial well-being. When Venus aligns favorably in the sky, it brings unexpected opportunities for wealth, much like the way it enhances our personal relationships. Venus teaches us that prosperity is not just about accumulating wealth. It's about attracting the right energies, nurturing relationships, and finding balance in all areas of life. Just as in Buddhism, where the middle path is emphasized, Venus reminds us that true wealth involves harmony, not just financial gain, but well-being and emotional richness as well. This connection between the cosmos and wealth, as Nostradamus observed, reflects a deeper truth. The universe is constantly guiding us toward prosperity if we are mindful and prepared to act when the opportunity arises. Nostradamus understood that these celestial patterns, when interpreted correctly, could reveal moments of great fortune, particularly for certain zodiac signs. Some of us are aligned with these cosmic forces more closely than others, and at specific times, the universe opens the gates to incredible financial rewards. But we must be ready, with minds clear and intentions pure, to seize these opportunities. In modern life, we often seek immediate results and get lost in the hustle, forgetting that the universe works on its own timeline. The teachings of both Nostradamus and Buddhism remind us that patience, awareness, and alignment with larger forces can lead to prosperity, not just fleeting wealth, but a more profound, lasting success. As the Dalai Lama once said, "Remember that not getting what you want is sometimes a wonderful stroke of luck." This wisdom encourages us to trust the process, understanding that when we align ourselves with the universe and embrace the flow of life, financial and spiritual abundance will come to us in ways we may not expect, but will deeply appreciate. Number 2. 5 zodiac signs to hit the jackpot in October 2024. 1. Leo. Leo, known for its boldness and charisma, is set to experience a wave of financial prosperity in October 2024, with opportunities that could reshape their financial future. The driving force behind this is Jupiter, the planet associated with luck, growth, and boundless prosperity, which will shine directly on Leo's career and financial sector. Jupiter's influence brings a flood of optimism, acting as a key that unlocks massive potential for financial breakthroughs this October. From career advancements to lucrative investments and even surprising windfalls, Leos are positioned to seize these chances. Jupiter's energy will propel Leo forward, breaking down barriers and empowering them to act with courage and daring. This is their time to break free and take bold steps toward financial success, all thanks to the alignment of cosmic energies. The power of Jupiter will not only open doors for Leo, but it will also give them the confidence to stride through those doors with conviction. Buddha once said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." Leos, by embracing the mindset of prosperity and daring action, can manifest incredible success during this period. However, it is essential to remember that while Jupiter's influence is significant, it's not just luck that will carry Leos to success. Their leadership skills and willingness to take calculated risks will be the deciding factors in making the most of these opportunities. This time around, Leos will not only be recognized for their abilities, but will also have the chance to grab hold of the success they've been striving for. Just as Nostradamus predicted the rise of the lion, October 2024 is Leo's time to shine, with the winds of fortune blowing in their favor. The Buddha taught that the only real failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows. By staying true to their values and embracing their natural leadership, Leos can find not only financial growth, but also a sense of personal fulfillment. As Jupiter's energy creates a fertile environment for growth, Leos will be inspired to take bold yet wise actions in the realms of career and finance. Whether through an unexpected promotion, a daring investment, or a sudden windfall, Leos are set to experience explosive financial growth. However, according to Buddhist teachings, wealth is impermanent. It is crucial for Leos to remember that while they may achieve material success, true happiness comes from within. Buddha reminds us, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. While external wealth is a blessing, inner peace and mindfulness are treasures that last beyond the rise and fall of fortunes. In this period of immense opportunity, Leo's determination will be their greatest asset. Financial success is within reach, but it is their courageous actions, clear thinking, and willingness to take risks that will allow them to truly thrive. As cosmic energies converge in October 2024, the time is ripe for Leo to take charge and make their move. Ultimately, it's not the stars or Nostradamus's predictions that dictate the outcome. It's the strength of Leo's heart, mind, and soul that will determine their future. As Leos step forward to seize their opportunities, they should remember that while financial success can change their lives, the greatest achievement is finding peace and joy in the present moment. 2. Libras. For Libras, October 2024 may be the turning point in your financial journey, revealing the path to wealth you've longed for. This month holds significant potential as Libra, ruled by Venus, enters a powerful phase where financial opportunities can arise. With the Sun and Mercury moving through Libra during this time, the atmosphere is perfect for making bold and smart financial decisions. Libras are known for their sense of balance and fairness, and in October, these traits will shine brightly as they navigate critical financial choices. These decisions won't just be ordinary. They have the potential to lead to substantial financial gains. The key is to recognize and seize opportunities as they present themselves. With Mercury's influence growing stronger, Libras will approach investments and business decisions with heightened clarity and focus. Mindfulness will keep you grounded, helping you avoid being swept away by greed or fear, while wisdom will guide you toward the right choices for lasting success. This rare opportunity for financial prosperity is a gift, and for Libras, October is a golden moment. The stars align in your favor, and the powerful energy of the Sun in Libra's chart brings confidence and the ability to take charge of your financial future. Venus, the planet of abundance and harmony, is backing you, making this an extraordinary time. During this period, financial gains may come with ease, but it's crucial to remain mindful of how you manage your wealth. In Buddhist teachings, it's not just about acquiring wealth. How you protect and use it is equally important. Financial peace comes not just from external wealth, but from making wise decisions about your resources. For Libras, October 2024 offers a time of stability and abundance. You'll feel more in control of your financial destiny, which will give you the confidence to keep pushing forward. The dream of financial success is no longer far off. It's now within reach. According to Buddhist principles, the law of cause and effect teaches that our prosperity stems not only from the opportunities we encounter, but also from the good deeds we've done in the past. This is a time when partnerships and financial opportunities may appear, but it's kindness, patience, and sincerity that have laid the foundation for these blessings. Libras, known for their balanced nature, will approach these opportunities with calm wisdom, making decisions that ensure long-term financial stability. Nostradamus, with his cryptic prophecies, once hinted at balance, which could be seen as a reflection of Libra's journey. His quatrains may offer a powerful metaphor for Libra's ability to achieve financial harmony, blending resilience with the promise of future prosperity. As October unfolds, Libra will experience a financial turning point. Any financial struggles you've been facing will begin to dissolve, making way for a new era of stability and prosperity. This isn't just a temporary respite, it's a profound period of growth, where Libra can achieve perfect financial balance. The opportunities this month will benefit both your personal and professional life, creating a holistic sense of abundance. Nostradamus also spoke of great changes in destiny, and Libra, the sign of balance, is poised to benefit from these shifts. Whether through strategic financial planning or sheer luck, October 2024 will bring you closer to the prosperity you've been working toward. The harmony Nostradamus alludes to aligns perfectly with Libra's energy this month, emphasizing balance and stability as the keys to long-term success. This month promises to bring a significant financial breakthrough for Libra. With Venus showering abundance and Mercury sharpening your mind, you will find the clarity to make decisions that have a lasting impact. Nostradamus's predictions of balance echo the essence of Libra's financial journey, suggesting that the scales are finally tipping in your favor. As you move forward with wisdom and careful planning, the rewards of your hard work will become clear, and the financial harmony you seek will soon be yours. Libras, embrace this powerful month ahead. Take the time to reflect on the opportunities in front of you, and remember that your path to prosperity lies not just in external factors, but also in your inner wisdom and balance. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments and follow the channel for more insights and updates. Libras, do you feel ready to embrace the financial opportunities coming your way this October? Comment yes if you're excited about this turning point in your financial journey. 3. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, with their boundless curiosity and natural drive for adventure, is set to experience a wave of unexpected financial opportunities in October 2024. This month, Sagittarius will be under the strong influence of Jupiter, the planet associated with luck, expansion, and abundance. The energy of Jupiter will fill Sagittarians with confidence, and as a result, new financial paths will begin to open up for them. These aren't just small opportunities, but rather significant ones that could have a life-changing impact. Jupiter's presence empowers Sagittarius to dream big, break through old limitations, and pursue plans they may have once considered too risky. Now, with a renewed sense of boldness, Sagittarians will be ready to take on challenges they may have hesitated about in the past. Whether it's launching a bold business venture, making a daring investment, or even striking it big with an unexpected jackpot, the stars are aligned for Sagittarius to achieve remarkable success. This October marks a pivotal moment where growth and financial prosperity become real possibilities for Sagittarius. Their natural, adventurous spirit will serve them well as they seize every chance that comes their way. These daring moves could lead to massive financial gains, potentially providing the breakthrough they've been waiting for. It's not a stretch to see the connection between Sagittarius, represented by the archer, and the many times Nostradamus mentioned the image of an archer hitting its target. In this sense, October could be the time when Sagittarius hits their financial mark, making this month a key moment for their financial peak. Whether the success comes from a groundbreaking business deal, a smart investment, or even a stroke of luck, Sagittarius will be in a position of prosperity. This is not just about luck, but about the determination and effort they've put in, which will now be rewarded. The boost from Jupiter is pushing Sagittarius to take bold actions in the financial realm, and those risks are likely to lead to impressive success. Sagittarius is known for being a risk-taker, and now that risk-taking spirit is being fueled by the positive energy of Jupiter. Decisions that may have seemed uncertain before could now result in significant financial growth. With a newfound optimism, Sagittarians will feel confident in making moves that will lead to incredible opportunities. Whether they are starting a new business, investing in innovative ideas, or making strategic financial decisions, the stars are perfectly aligned to bring them outstanding success. Nostradamus predicted that dramatic changes and major turning points would occur, and for Sagittarius, October 2024 is shaping up to be one of those explosive moments. The archer's arrow could very well hit its mark, and this is a time when Sagittarius must trust their instincts. Bold choices now will lead to unexpected financial breakthroughs that can completely transform their financial situation for the better. With Jupiter guiding them, Sagittarians will see a significant expansion in their finances. October will be a golden period for them to reap the rewards of their efforts, and they must take advantage of every opportunity that presents itself. Supported by the powerful energy of Jupiter, they will feel a surge of confidence, enabling them to make bold yet calculated financial moves. Whether their success comes from sharp strategies or unexpected opportunities, October 2024 will be a breakthrough moment for Sagittarius as they work toward their grand financial goals. In alignment with Nostradamus's prophecies of great turning points, this month could be a major milestone for Sagittarius, marking the start of long-term financial prosperity. Sagittarians should embrace this moment and trust their instincts to navigate the opportunities that will come their way. 4. Aquarius. Aquarius, your unique and creative nature is about to shine even brighter this October 2024. Known for thinking outside the box and approaching life in unconventional ways, you are on the verge of some big changes. With Pluto, the planet of deep transformation, moving into your sign, this month will bring both personal and financial breakthroughs. This isn't just about small shifts. It's about a complete overhaul in the way you manage and view your finances. Pluto's presence in Aquarius creates powerful energy for change, and with it comes the possibility of unexpected financial gains from sources you might not have anticipated. These surprises could be just what you need to step into a whole new phase of financial prosperity. As an Aquarius, you are ruled by Uranus, the planet that loves innovation and revolution. This influence, combined with Pluto's transformative power, means that this month will be full of opportunities for you to break away from old habits and explore new ways of achieving financial success. October 2024 is your time to be bold. If you've been thinking of launching a new business, diving into cutting-edge technology, or taking the lead on a groundbreaking project, now is the moment to take the leap. Your forward-thinking mindset is exactly what's needed to unlock tremendous rewards. Thinking outside the box and embracing change is where your strengths lie, and this approach will help you tap into financial opportunities that can completely transform your life. In fact, Nostradamus, in his famous prophecies, spoke of the fall of old systems and the rise of the new. This is the perfect metaphor for Aquarius in October 2024. Just as Nostradamus predicted massive changes and upheavals, you are poised to break down old financial models and embrace innovative ideas that could lead to incredible success. Whether through bold business ventures, innovative products, or exploring new fields that haven't yet been tapped into, this is your time to shine. But this transformation isn't just about short-term gains. It's about long-lasting financial stability. Pluto's energy signals deep, revolutionary changes that will reshape the way you handle your money for years to come. This isn't just about quick wins. It's about building a solid foundation for long-term success. You, Aquarius, are uniquely positioned to ride this wave of change. Your adaptability and creative spirit make you perfect for seizing these breakthrough opportunities. October 2024 could bring unexpected career shifts, bold investments, or the launch of a risky but rewarding business project. If you've ever thought about making a daring move, now is the time. The universe is aligning in your favor, giving you the courage and drive to take risks that others might shy away from. With Pluto's influence, you will feel a strong sense of control over your financial decisions, and your ability to see the bigger picture will guide you toward making smart, forward-thinking choices. It's important during this time to trust your intuition. You might face challenges that seem tough at first, but these hurdles are the gateway to something greater. The key to unlocking your financial potential lies in embracing these challenges head-on. Pluto is pushing you to take control of your financial future, and while the path may be uncertain, it's filled with opportunities for growth. Each bold step you take can lead to lasting financial success. Nostradamus's visions of revolution and the collapse of old systems perfectly align with your journey this October. As a zodiac sign that thrives on innovation and progress, you're not just going to adapt to change, you're going to use it to your advantage. Whether it's through exploring new technologies, developing groundbreaking ideas, or venturing into non-traditional industries, you have the power to achieve significant financial breakthroughs. This month is a golden opportunity for you to push your limits, rethink your financial strategies, and shape your future in exciting ways. Aquarius, you're being called to embrace this moment of change and step into a new chapter of success. Don't be afraid to take bold steps and trust that the universe is guiding you towards something extraordinary. With Pluto's transformative energy on your side and Nostradamus's prophecies resonating with your rebellious spirit, October 2024 promises to be a time of exciting financial growth and unexpected rewards. 5. Taurus. Taurus, known for their steadfast nature and ruled by Venus, the planet of love and abundance, is in for an extraordinary financial shift in October 2024. Venus, often associated with beauty, luxury and material prosperity, will be transiting key areas in Taurus's astrological chart, opening the door to rare financial opportunities. You might feel a natural draw toward areas like beauty, luxury goods, and high-end investments. Taurus, this is a time where your ability to attract wealth will be stronger than ever, with Venus guiding you toward lucrative possibilities that align with your steady approach to life. But there's an added layer to this month's forecast, and it comes from Uranus, the planet of sudden change, which has been shaking things up for Taurus over recent years. Uranus doesn't play by the rules. It brings shocks and upheavals, but often these disruptions are opportunities in disguise. Think of it as the universe throwing you a curveball, but in the form of a golden opportunity. Buddhist wisdom reminds us that change is never painful, only resistance to change is painful. This resonates deeply with Taurus, who may find it difficult to step out of their comfort zone. However, Uranus's unpredictable energy, combined with Venus's harmonious influence, creates a unique chance to break through financial barriers that have been holding you back. Can you remain open to the unexpected? Can you embrace change even when it feels uncomfortable? These are the questions Taurus needs to consider as they step into a month that could completely shift their financial landscape. Nostradamus once spoke of seismic events that change everything, and while many interpret that as a negative omen, it's important to remember that not all upheavals are harmful. Sometimes they clear the way for something much better. Taurus, your usual calm and steady demeanor might be tested, but this is the moment where staying grounded yet flexible will help you capitalize on these cosmic opportunities. The alignment of Venus and Uranus signals that something sudden, something dramatic could occur. But with your persistence, you can turn these surprises into lifelong success. The energy of October 2024 will push you toward financial breakthroughs you've been patiently waiting for. Whether through a smart investment, a bold business move, or an unexpected windfall, the universe is aligning things in your favor. The mind is everything. What you think you become, Buddha said. And as you navigate these transformative times, this teaching encourages you to keep a positive outlook. What does it mean for you, Taurus, to embrace change with trust? How can you harness this energy and use it to achieve financial prosperity? These are the thoughts that will guide you toward unlocking the jackpot that October holds. The combination of Venus and Uranus is not just an astrological event. It's a call to action, urging you to step into the unexpected and allow it to lead you to a prosperous future. So, are you ready, Taurus? The cosmic energy is aligning to create a financial windfall that could change your life forever, and the powerful conjunction of Venus and Uranus in October 2024 is your moment to shine. Take this opportunity, embrace the unexpected, and step into a period of wealth and abundance that may very well be the turning point you've been waiting for. The stars are on your side, but it's up to you to seize the moment. Will you be ready when the universe opens these doors? This October, you might just hit the financial jackpot. Thank you for spending time with us in today's video on how Buddhist teachings can guide us toward financial well-being. It's a privilege to have you as part of our community, and I truly appreciate your presence. I'd love to hear your thoughts on today's teachings or your own experiences with money and mindfulness. If you're not sure what to say, feel free to leave a comment saying, "I seek balance" if you're new to our channel, or "I practice abundance" if you've been with us for a while. Your engagement not only supports our journey, but also inspires others on this path. Let's continue walking this path of wisdom together, shall we? How to align yourself with financial and spiritual prosperity using Buddhist principles. In the ever-changing dance of the cosmos, the alignment of planets can open doors to unexpected opportunities, especially in matters of wealth and success. But as we look to the stars for guidance, it's essential to remember that true prosperity is not merely measured by financial gain. According to Buddhist teachings, real abundance comes from a harmonious balance between material success and spiritual well-being. In this section, we'll explore how combining the wisdom of Nostradamus's astrological predictions with the timeless principles of Buddhism can help you attract wealth while staying grounded in inner peace. By aligning your actions with the forces of the universe and practicing mindfulness, gratitude, and resilience, you can open the path to lasting prosperity, both materially and spiritually. Let's dive into these teachings and uncover the profound connection between cosmic influences and Buddhist wisdom on your journey to abundance in October 2024. 1. Staying present to recognize opportunities. In today's fast-paced world, where distractions constantly compete for our attention, the practice of mindfulness is more than a spiritual exercise. It becomes a powerful tool for both financial and spiritual prosperity. Mindfulness, at its core, is the practice of staying fully present, aware of our thoughts, emotions, and surroundings without judgment. This simple yet profound principle can transform the way we approach not only our inner lives, but also our external goals, especially in matters of wealth and success. In a market filled with uncertainty and rapid change, many people chase after fleeting trends or allow fear to drive their decisions. However, a mindful person develops the clarity to see beyond the noise, recognizing opportunities that others, clouded by anxiety or greed, may miss. Buddha himself said, The mind is everything. What you think, you become. This ancient wisdom applies directly to modern financial success. When we train our minds to be still and observant, we cultivate the ability to spot financial opportunities that arise in both small and large forms, whether in investments, career advancements, or business ventures. Mindfulness trains us to be conscious of shifts happening around us, not just in personal relationships or within ourselves, but also in the broader context of the market and economy. Just as we become more attuned to the energies of those around us, we become more sensitive to market trends and external circumstances, such as the planetary shifts that many believe influence human behavior and outcomes. Instead of making impulsive decisions driven by fear of missing out or societal pressure, a mindful individual can pause, assess, and then act with wisdom and intention. This ability to pause is key in preventing financial mistakes. By cultivating mindfulness, you heighten your awareness, allowing you to make choices that align with your long-term goals and values. This kind of decision-making leads not only to financial prosperity, but also to spiritual fulfillment. You begin to realize that your financial success is not separate from your spiritual well-being. In fact, the two are deeply interconnected. Consider the analogy of a calm lake. When the surface is still, it reflects everything around it with perfect clarity. But when the waters are disturbed, the reflection becomes distorted, and it's difficult to see anything clearly. In the same way, when our minds are calm and centered, we can perceive reality as it is, rather than through the lens of our fears, desires, or past experiences. This clarity allows us to navigate both life and the financial world more effectively. Lao Tzu, another great spiritual teacher, once said, "Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom." Through mindfulness, we gain this true wisdom, not only about ourselves, but also about the world around us. We begin to notice the subtle cues and shifts that signal opportunity, whether it's the right time to invest, to start a new business venture, or to pivot in our careers. Furthermore, mindfulness helps us detach from the constant striving for more that often accompanies the pursuit of wealth. It teaches us to be content in the present moment, understanding that true prosperity isn't just about accumulating money or material things, but about living in harmony with our inner values. The famous Zen saying, "When you realize nothing is lacking, the whole world belongs to you," encapsulates this idea perfectly. Financial success without inner peace is hollow and unsustainable. But when you align your financial goals with your deeper spiritual values, you create a foundation for lasting prosperity. In modern life, the temptation to follow the crowd or be swept up in the latest financial fad can be overwhelming. Whether it's the buzz around cryptocurrency or the fear of missing out on stock market trends, it's easy to make decisions from a place of reactivity rather than thoughtful consideration. A mindful approach, however, allows you to step back and ask, does this decision align with my long-term values? Is this investment an expression of the life I want to create? By being present in each moment, you reduce the risk of making decisions based on short-term emotional states like fear, greed, or envy. Instead, you act from a place of stability and wisdom. Mindfulness also helps in recognizing and overcoming limiting beliefs around money. Many of us carry subconscious thoughts about wealth that hinder our ability to achieve financial success. Perhaps we believe that wealth is inherently corrupting, or that spiritual people shouldn't concern themselves with material success. These beliefs create an inner conflict, making it difficult to move forward with financial goals. But when you practice mindfulness, you bring these limiting beliefs to the surface where they can be examined and transformed. As you cultivate a deeper awareness of your thoughts and emotions, you begin to notice how these beliefs influence your financial decisions. This awareness is the first step in breaking free from their grip. In conclusion, mindfulness is the key to aligning your financial pursuits with your spiritual path. It is the tool that allows you to notice opportunities that others might overlook, to make decisions from a place of clarity, and to overcome the limiting beliefs that stand in the way of your prosperity. As you practice mindfulness in your daily life, you will find that financial success becomes a natural byproduct of your inner peace. And as the Buddha said, "Peace comes from within, do not seek it without." The same is true for prosperity. By focusing on cultivating a mindful, present awareness, you set the stage for both spiritual and financial abundance to flow into your life. 2. Embracing change with an open heart. Embracing change can feel unsettling, but it's one of the most essential steps toward unlocking both financial and spiritual prosperity. In Buddhism, the teaching of impermanence, or anicca, reminds us that nothing in life remains the same forever. This might seem daunting at first, but in truth, impermanence is a gift. When you accept that change is inevitable, you can learn to flow with life rather than resist it. Instead of fearing the unknown or clinging to comfort, you open the door to new opportunities, growth, and abundance. As the Buddha once said, "Nothing is permanent. Everything is subject to change. Being is always becoming." By embracing this reality, you align yourself with the natural rhythms of the universe, which is ever-changing and always presenting new possibilities for growth and success. Now, if you're someone who enjoys stability, like a Taurus, who typically values comfort and routine, you may feel especially challenged by the idea of stepping out of your comfort zone. But here's the key: financial and spiritual prosperity often lie just outside that zone. Ask yourself, how can you expect to grow, to prosper, if you stay in the same place, doing the same things over and over? True abundance comes from being willing to take calculated risks and embracing new experiences, even when they feel uncomfortable. And this isn't just for Taurus, it applies to everyone. Every zodiac sign, every person, encounters moments in life where they're faced with sudden opportunities. It could be a job offer that seems daunting, a chance to invest in something unfamiliar, or a spiritual practice that feels foreign at first. How will you respond when these moments come? Will you step forward with an open heart, ready to embrace the change? Or will you shrink back into the familiar, missing out on what could be? Think about a time when you were given an unexpected opportunity. Maybe you were nervous or unsure, but something told you to go for it. How did that turn out for you? More often than not, these moments of stepping into the unknown lead to incredible personal and financial growth. Why? Because life rewards courage and openness. Just as a seed must break through the soil to grow into a tree, we too must break through our comfort zones to reach our fullest potential. Buddhism teaches that clinging to the past, to routines, or to material things only leads to suffering. By contrast, when you let go and allow yourself to flow with life's changes, you align yourself with prosperity. It's not about rejecting stability or planning, but about being flexible and open to life's twists and turns. The world is constantly changing, and if you hold on too tightly to what you have now, you might miss out on the even greater abundance that's waiting for you just around the corner. A powerful exercise to practice is mindfulness, being fully present in the moment and aware of the opportunities life is presenting to you right now. This simple act of awareness can help you see the changes and opportunities for growth that you might otherwise overlook. What if the next big opportunity for financial or spiritual abundance is already within your reach, but you're too focused on the past, or your comfort zone to see it? What if, by embracing change with an open heart, you could unlock a wealth of possibilities that you never even imagined? Remember, the only constant in life is change. Instead of fearing this truth, why not embrace it? Each new moment is a chance to grow, to prosper, and to become more aligned with your true self. Whether you're seeking financial success, spiritual enlightenment, or both, the path forward is clear. Accept the impermanence of life, open yourself up to new experiences, and trust that the universe is guiding you toward your highest good. As you reflect on this, consider how you can begin to invite more change into your life with gratitude and an open heart. How will you make the most of the opportunities that come your way today? 3. Sowing the seeds of wealth. Sowing the seeds of wealth requires a shift in perspective, a move away from the pursuit of material riches for their own sake, and toward the understanding that prosperity, both financial and spiritual, begins with what we plant within ourselves and in the world around us. At the heart of this is the Buddhist law of karma, which teaches us that our actions and intentions ripple outward, creating the conditions for our future experiences. Karma is not about instant rewards or punishments, but rather about the natural outcomes that arise from how we live. To achieve financial growth in a way that is aligned with our higher values, we must first focus on what we are putting into the world. Our thoughts and actions are the seeds we plant, and they will ultimately shape the abundance we experience in our lives. Generosity is a cornerstone of this philosophy. In the pursuit of wealth, many people often overlook the profound impact of giving. But in Buddhist practice, dana, the act of giving, is not just about charity. It's about the energy of abundance itself. When we give freely, without attachment, we are telling the universe that we trust in its abundance. It may seem paradoxical to suggest that giving away leads to receiving, but this is precisely how karma works. In modern life, we often see generosity as something to be done when we have extra, yet the Buddhist teaching invites us to give from what we have right now. Whether it is time, money, or even a kind word, the act of giving aligns us with the flow of prosperity. As the Dalai Lama puts it, generosity is the most natural outward expression of an inner attitude of compassion and loving kindness. By cultivating generosity, we sow seeds that grow into opportunities, connections, and support that we may never have predicted. In fact, the more we give, the more we begin to understand that wealth is not just what we accumulate, but what we circulate. Kindness follows closely behind. Financial success can often seem like a competitive, cutthroat game in modern society, but the principles of Buddhism show us another path. Kindness, in its many forms, creates an atmosphere of trust and cooperation, which can lead to true, lasting prosperity. When we approach our financial lives with kindness, whether in negotiations, business partnerships, or the way we treat clients and colleagues, we build relationships based on mutual respect. This isn't just a feel-good strategy, it's a practical one. People want to do business with those they trust and respect. Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened, the Buddha taught, reminding us that kindness shared only multiplies. In today's fast-paced, high-stress financial environments, kindness can be a rare but powerful differentiator. A simple gesture of compassion can open doors to new opportunities, partnerships, and even unexpected financial windfalls. By aligning ourselves with kindness, we align with a form of prosperity that feels both fulfilling and sustainable. Discipline, however, is where the seeds of wealth take root and grow into something substantial. While generosity and kindness plant the seeds, discipline is the water and sunlight that nurtures them. Without discipline, our efforts can be scattered and ineffective. In the Buddhist tradition, discipline refers to the commitment to stay on the path, to follow through on our intentions, and to cultivate mindfulness in every area of our lives. Financial discipline is no different. It requires us to be mindful of our spending, our saving, and our investing habits. We must be disciplined in our work ethic, in the pursuit of our goals, and in our ability to resist distractions. A disciplined mind brings happiness, the Buddha said, and this applies as much to our financial lives as it does to our spiritual ones. In modern terms, this might mean creating a budget, sticking to a financial plan, or investing wisely rather than seeking short-term gains. Discipline ensures that the wealth we cultivate is not only abundant, but also stable and enduring. In cultivating these qualities, generosity, kindness, and discipline, we create the fertile ground for financial and spiritual prosperity to grow. But it's important to remember that this growth happens over time. Just as a seed does not become a tree overnight, wealth in all its forms requires patience and persistence. The Buddhist teachings remind us that the process itself is part of the reward. In every act of generosity, every moment of kindness, and every disciplined decision, we are already creating the conditions for prosperity. The peace and contentment that arise from living in alignment with these values are, in themselves, forms of wealth. As we align ourselves with these principles, we begin to experience a prosperity that goes beyond financial gain and touches every aspect of our lives. And this, ultimately, is what true wealth looks like: an abundance of joy, connection, and meaning, as well as financial security. In today's world, where we are often told to chase after money at the expense of everything else, these Buddhist teachings offer a different perspective. They remind us that wealth is not something we have to fight for, but something we can grow naturally by living in alignment with the principles of karma. By focusing on generosity, kindness, and discipline, we are not only improving our chances of financial success, but also cultivating a deeper sense of fulfillment and peace. And as we walk this path, we become examples to others, showing that true prosperity is about more than just accumulating money. It's about living a life of purpose, balance, and integrity. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment, the Buddha advised, reminding us that the seeds of wealth are planted in every mindful moment. Let us cultivate these seeds with intention, knowing that the harvest will be rich and rewarding in ways that transcend the material. If you've watched this far, you're already on the path to aligning both your financial and spiritual prosperity using timeless Buddhist principles. Comment below with "prosperous path" to affirm your dedication to these transformative teachings. Don't go anywhere. We have more valuable insights coming up that can help you create lasting abundance in all areas of your life. Stay until the end to uncover the keys to true prosperity. 4. The middle path to true abundance. The middle path is one of the most profound teachings of the Buddha, and it offers timeless wisdom for achieving both financial and spiritual abundance. When we think about prosperity, it's easy to fall into the trap of believing we must either chase wealth relentlessly or reject it altogether. However, Buddha's teaching of the middle way encourages us to find balance, neither becoming overly attached to material success nor renouncing it completely. Instead, we are called to live mindfully, making wise decisions that align with our values while also fulfilling our material needs. The middle path allows us to recognize that wealth, in itself, is not inherently good or bad. It is our relationship with it that matters. We can ask ourselves, How can we cultivate a mindset of abundance without being consumed by greed? How can we enjoy the comforts of financial security without losing sight of the deeper spiritual purpose in our lives? The Buddha himself said, "Contentment is the greatest wealth," and this simple truth can be our guiding light in navigating the complex relationship between money and meaning. When we embrace the middle path, we begin to see that wealth is a tool, not an end in itself. Financial prosperity can provide security, comfort, and the means to support others, but it should never become the center of our lives. If we cling too tightly to money, fearing its loss or obsessing over gaining more, we fall into a state of attachment that causes suffering. Yet, at the same time, abandoning financial responsibility altogether can lead to unnecessary hardship. Buddha's wisdom reminds us that the key to true abundance lies in understanding the impermanence of all things, including wealth. By recognizing that money comes and goes, we can approach it with a sense of calm detachment, using it wisely and compassionately without letting it control our sense of self-worth. This teaching aligns beautifully with the natural cycles represented by planetary influences like Venus and Saturn, where Venus encourages us to embrace pleasure and beauty, while Saturn teaches us the value of discipline and responsibility. When we learn to balance these energies, we create a harmonious flow in our lives, both financially and spiritually. So, how do we practically apply the middle way in our pursuit of prosperity? It starts by developing a clear understanding of our values and intentions. Ask yourself, what does prosperity mean to me? Is it simply the accumulation of wealth, or does it include a sense of fulfillment, joy, and generosity? As we reflect on these questions, we can begin to make choices that reflect a deeper connection to our true purpose. This doesn't mean we need to shy away from financial success. Rather, it's about ensuring that our pursuit of wealth is aligned with ethical principles and a compassionate heart. The Buddha often emphasized the importance of right livelihood, earning a living in a way that does not harm others and contributes to the well-being of society. By following this path, we create a foundation for lasting prosperity that nurtures not only ourselves, but also the people and communities around us. The middle path is not just a philosophical concept, it is a practical approach to living a balanced life. In today's world, where materialism often overshadows spiritual growth, it can be easy to lose our way. We might find ourselves chasing after more money, more success, and more possessions, thinking that these will bring us happiness. But Buddha's teaching reminds us that true happiness comes from within. When we align our financial goals with our spiritual values, we create a sense of peace and fulfillment that no amount of money can buy. As the Buddha wisely said, "Just as a candle cannot burn without fire, men cannot live without a spiritual life." So, as you walk the path toward financial success, remember to also nurture your spiritual well-being. How can you ensure that your pursuit of wealth is not only enriching your bank account, but also your soul? In the end, the middle path teaches us that abundance is about balance. It is about recognizing that wealth is a resource to be used wisely, not an identity to be attached to. By living mindfully, making ethical choices, and staying true to our spiritual values, we can experience both financial prosperity and inner peace. The challenge is to remain present and aware, continually asking ourselves, am I following the middle way? Is my pursuit of success leading to harmony in my life, or is it causing stress and dissatisfaction? These questions invite us to reflect deeply on our actions and their impact, guiding us toward a life of true abundance, one that nourishes both body and soul. 5. The role of gratitude in attracting prosperity. Gratitude, in its simplest form, is one of the most powerful forces we can cultivate on our journey toward both financial and spiritual prosperity. In Buddhism, the practice of gratitude is not just about saying thank you for the good things in life. It's about truly recognizing the value in all experiences, whether they seem good or bad. When we practice gratitude, we shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. This shift in perspective is transformative because it aligns us with the energy of abundance, allowing more opportunities for growth and prosperity to flow into our lives. As the Buddha once said, "Let us rise up and be thankful. For if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little. And if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. And if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So, let us all be thankful." This simple yet profound teaching reminds us that even in our struggles, there is something to be grateful for, and this gratitude can be the gateway to attracting greater prosperity. When you start to cultivate a mindset of abundance through gratitude, you begin to notice opportunities that you may have previously overlooked. This is because the mind, when focused on lack, tends to close off, becoming narrow and preoccupied with what is missing. But a grateful mind is open, expansive, and alert to the wealth of possibilities that already exist in your life. You may have heard the saying, "What you focus on grows." This is incredibly true when it comes to gratitude. Focusing on what you already have, whether it's the roof over your head, the food on your table, or the support of loved ones, sends a message to the universe that you are ready to receive more. In Buddhist terms, this practice of appreciating the present moment aligns us with the principle of interdependence, where all things are interconnected. When you give thanks for the abundance in your life, you naturally draw more of it toward you because you are no longer resisting or fighting against what is. You are in harmony with the flow of life, and prosperity can come in ways you may never have expected. But how does this actually work in everyday life? Think about a time when you felt truly grateful. Maybe it was for something small, like someone holding the door for you, or something larger, like receiving help when you needed it most. That feeling of warmth, that sense of connection, is what gratitude does. It opens your heart. And when your heart is open, you begin to see the world differently. You stop focusing on scarcity and begin to see abundance all around you. The Buddha taught that suffering comes from craving, from always wanting more and never being satisfied. But when you practice gratitude, you free yourself from that craving, because in that moment of gratitude, you are content with what you have. Contentment doesn't mean you stop growing or seeking more. It means you grow from a place of fullness rather than lack. Consider this. How often do you take a moment to pause and reflect on the good in your life? Do you ever find yourself caught in the cycle of wanting more, feeling like what you have is never enough? How might your life change if you took a moment each day to be thankful for what is already present? When you cultivate this habit, your relationship with both material and spiritual wealth begins to change. Gratitude allows you to approach financial prosperity not from a place of greed or fear, but from a place of peace and confidence, knowing that what you need will come to you. And when you are at peace, when you are not constantly chasing after more, you find that abundance flows into your life more effortlessly. In the modern world, we are often conditioned to think that success and prosperity come from hard work, sacrifice, and relentless striving. And while effort is certainly important, the Buddhist path reminds us that balance is key. Too often we lose sight of the fact that wealth, both spiritual and financial, flows more easily when we are in alignment with the present moment, when we are content with where we are. This is the paradox of prosperity. The more you chase it, the further it seems. But when you practice gratitude, you become a magnet for it. As Thich Nhat Hanh, a renowned Buddhist monk, once said, "The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it." This mindfulness of the present moment, coupled with gratitude, opens the door to a life of true abundance. Another important aspect of gratitude is its ability to foster generosity. When you are truly grateful for what you have, you naturally want to share that abundance with others. This is where the cycle of prosperity comes full circle. In Buddhism, the practice of giving, or dana, is a central tenet of spiritual wealth. When you give, you create space for more to come into your life. Generosity is an expression of gratitude. It is a way of saying, "I have enough and I want to share it with you." This mindset not only brings more prosperity into your life, but also enriches the lives of others. It is said that thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. In this way, both financial and spiritual prosperity are amplified when we embrace gratitude and generosity. So, I ask you to reflect. What are you grateful for today? How can you bring more gratitude into your daily life, not only in moments of joy, but also in times of struggle? Can you see the abundance already present in your life, and how might that recognition open the door to even more prosperity? By focusing on gratitude, you not only align yourself with the flow of life, but also set the stage for financial and spiritual abundance to come your way. As you move forward on your journey, remember that gratitude is not just a fleeting emotion. It is a practice, a way of being that can transform your life in profound ways. 6. How to build resilience through difficult times. Building resilience through difficult times is not just about weathering the storm, but learning to stand firm, rooted in wisdom and clarity. In the realm of financial ups and downs, many of us feel the pressure of society's relentless pursuit of material success. Yet, Buddhist principles teach us that true prosperity lies in our ability to remain steady, calm, and unshaken by the ebbs and flows of fortune. As life is filled with cycles of gain and loss, just like the seasons, we must learn to adapt to these changes rather than resist them. This is where the teachings of the Buddha, who emphasized the impermanent nature of all things, guide us toward resilience. As the Buddha once said, "Nothing is permanent. Everything is subject to change. Being is always becoming." This simple truth reminds us that the financial challenges we face are not fixed. They are temporary. Our task is to develop the strength to endure them, much like Saturn in astrology, symbolizing structure, persistence, and the discipline needed to weather life's storms. When we align ourselves with the Buddhist principle of impermanence, we cultivate a mental flexibility that allows us to respond to financial challenges with grace, rather than fear or anxiety. One of the key lessons from the Buddha's teachings is the understanding that attachment to material wealth can lead to suffering. Clinging to wealth as a measure of our self-worth or success often creates anxiety and disappointment, especially during times of financial instability. By recognizing that wealth is fleeting and not an indicator of our true value, we can free ourselves from the emotional turbulence that comes with financial loss. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment, said the Buddha. In other words, resilience comes from focusing on what we can control in the here and now, rather than getting lost in worries about what has been lost or what might happen tomorrow. In modern life, the rapid pace of change, market fluctuations, and economic uncertainty can cause stress for anyone. However, Buddhist teachings encourage us to approach these uncertainties with mindfulness and equanimity. Resilience is not about becoming immune to difficulty, but about cultivating an inner strength that allows us to remain balanced in the face of adversity. A story from Buddhist tradition tells of a farmer whose horse ran away. His neighbors sympathized, saying it was bad luck. The farmer responded, "Maybe." A few days later, the horse returned with several wild horses, and the neighbors congratulated him on his good fortune. The farmer again replied, "Maybe." Shortly after, his son broke his leg trying to tame one of the horses, and again the neighbors offered their condolences. The farmer's response remained the same, "Maybe." His equanimity in the face of both gain and loss shows us that we cannot control the external world, but we can control our reactions to it. By accepting what comes without being overly attached to the outcome, we can maintain our peace of mind through all of life's fluctuations. Financial resilience, then, is not about always having more money or securing a future that is beyond all risk. Rather, it is about cultivating a mindset of non-attachment and flexibility. When we accept that financial ups and downs are natural cycles of life, we can approach our financial decisions with greater clarity and wisdom. For instance, during periods of financial abundance, a Buddhist approach would encourage generosity, sharing what we have with others, knowing that wealth is not ours to cling to, but a tool for creating well-being for ourselves and those around us. As the Dalai Lama said, our prime purpose in this life is to help others, and if you can't help them, at least don't hurt them. This is a reminder that our wealth, in whatever form, can be a means of practicing compassion, which ultimately brings more lasting fulfillment than material gain alone. On the other hand, when financial difficulties arise, Buddhist principles offer us the strength to endure these hardships without letting them destroy our inner peace. Through meditation, mindfulness, and ethical living, we can develop the mental resilience needed to navigate tough times. Meditation helps us to calm the mind, see things clearly, and avoid impulsive decisions driven by fear or greed. By focusing on ethical living, we ensure that even in times of scarcity, we act in ways that are in harmony with our values, maintaining integrity and self-respect. The Buddhist path to resilience, therefore, is not about avoiding difficulties, but about transforming them into opportunities for growth. It teaches us that every challenge, including financial ones, is a stepping stone toward greater wisdom and inner strength. In today's world, where we are often judged by the size of our bank accounts or the material possessions we own, it is easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Buddhist principles remind us that true wealth is not found in money or status, but in our ability to maintain peace, compassion, and clarity, regardless of external circumstances. As Lao Tzu, a figure closely aligned with Buddhist philosophy, once said, "He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough." This wisdom teaches us contentment, knowing that our worth is not determined by the abundance or lack of material wealth, but by the richness of our spirit and our ability to navigate life's inevitable ups and downs with grace. Ultimately, building resilience through difficult times, especially financial ones, requires a shift in perspective. By embracing the impermanence of all things, practicing mindfulness, and living ethically, we can face the challenges of life with a sense of calm and inner peace. We can use our financial difficulties as opportunities to grow stronger, wiser, and more compassionate, both toward ourselves and others. And in doing so, we align ourselves not only with financial prosperity, but with spiritual prosperity as well, creating a life that is rich in meaning, purpose, and resilience. Thank you for staying with me through this insightful exploration of Nostradamus's predictions for October 2024 and how they align with timeless Buddhist teachings. As we've discussed, true prosperity is not just about wealth. It's about balance, mindfulness, and embracing the opportunities life presents to us. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, I encourage you to like, share it with others, and subscribe to The Journey of Wisdom for more content that inspires and enriches. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you won't miss our upcoming videos on the path to inner peace and abundance. Until next time, may you walk the middle path and find both financial and spiritual prosperity. Thank you for watching.